Before I start the video, I just want to say you lovely people that have been tuning in to my videos recently aren't subbed to the channel. And it's a count of 99% of you guys. Oh my god, that is a very big ratio. So if you're new here and you want to see more of my colorful commentary, please subscribe with the bell on. We'll get to know each other a little bit more, alright? Okay, so I know some of you guys out there like to go out and eat sometimes, either by yourself or with your friends or your wife or your family or whoever it is. Y'all have the same idea in mind, paying for a meal because you're too tired to make one for yourself, and that's okay. We can go out to eat every once in a blue moon, you know? Eventually, you'll get the bills for your meals, that is, if you happen to be with other people at this time. And there are many options to handle the check. You can pay for your own meal, or if you're really generous, you pay for everybody's meal. Or maybe the person you're with pays for your meal along with theirs. That would be a sheer amount of luck right there. You know, it's a pretty common practice when it comes to dining out and paying for your bill. Sometimes they'll like to draw straws and make it a game of chance of who's not gonna pay the bill for everyone. Do it how you want, I guess, but if you don't pay the bill for the meal that has already been made for you, then you're a disgrace to the public. You'd be wasting the waiter's time in serving you, the chef's time making the food that you plan on not paying for, and making the owner of the restaurant you're in lose the money he's making and not being able to pay his business expenses to keep the place going because of a sorry-ass snake like yourself. And that's what we have here, guys. It's a degenerate live streamer guy from Kick who decided to play dirty at the restaurant. It would appear that this Kick live streamer sleaze was trying to do his good deed of the day and let a homeless woman go to a restaurant with him to get her a meal, because who knows how long homeless people have had a decent restaurant meal in their lives. It's a sad thought, honestly. But then this guy, his name is Dum Dum G's, what a name, he's really living up to it. He does the absolute scummiest thing to this homeless woman. She leaves her with the restaurant bill for her to pay it all, and then he pieces out of the restaurant. Essentially, it's a dine and dash.
6. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, fuck. My car. I think I left my wallet in my car. Fuck. I'll be right back. Alright, hold on. My name's ATM, Nari. Okay. Thank you.
Just an NA.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just on stream.
You're what?
I'm just on.
Okay, first things first, this guy is an actual degenerate, but I think we already cleared that motion as this was a Kick streamer that was doing this. It's clear that this woman had the idea that this Kick streamer degenerate was gonna pay for the dinner bill altogether because sadly, I don't think she was gonna do it because, you know, homelessness. But this guy saw the bill and was like, holy shit, I gotta actually pay the bill and leave them a tip? Ah, hell no, man. She must got some chump change on her to cover this. I'm out of here, y'all. See ya. That's actually the scummiest thing to do. You could have done a dine and dash to anyone out there, and you could have been labeled a cheapskate and probably be banned from the restaurant for not paying the goddamn meal. But doing it to a homeless person who clearly can't pay for all of the bills it's the most vile thing to do here, and that's what this guy did. He deserves to be criminally charged for dining and dashing, along with the public shame of the fact that you wanted a homeless girl to pay for all of that meal that you were stuffing down your gullet. Like, you can see it on her face when the guy tries to come up with some bullshit excuse to leave the poor woman alone with the whole dinner bill. But she doesn't want to come off as too nosy, and you can tell that she's homeless. The messy hair, the red blemish on her face, and also the marks on her face. Are they cuts or are they rashes? I don't know, man. But if she's doing drugs and she's homeless, and if she's not getting any of that AA treatment or any kind of rehab, then it's clear that whatever city this took place in, the system failed her. I don't know what her circumstance is, but for this degenerate Kick streamer to do the dine and dash on her, he's just prolonging this poor woman's misery. And all while the stream is going for some of that brain-rotted clout to plague the kiddies' minds. And his chat is going on in there like, LMAO, kick you, oh nah man, thinking it's funny to fuck with a homeless person's emotions. It's not funny at all, and quite frankly, you could have fucked with the wrong one. That could have been a homeless person with a short temper or some sort of rage-inducing mental issue. If she saw how this kick-streaming clout chaser man was exploiting her and leaving her with an unpaid bill on her end, I wouldn't be surprised if she lunged at him and started beating this guy up to get him to pay the bill. That I still don't know if he was going to do or not. And the most hypocritical part about this, he dined and dashed on the homeless woman, yet he was perfectly fine to go in the Uber and pay his ride back home. If this guy could clearly afford an Uber, why was he so resistant on paying a goddamn dinner bill of $76? The worst thing he could have done was not leave a tip for the waiter because, you know, the price of everything is going up, even on restaurant food and operations. But somehow he did something much worse. And all for the sake of that kick-streaming clout for his brain-rotted chat that think exploiting the homeless is funny. It's actually vile how someone would think that they're all going to hell for this. So, aside from the fact that the system has failed this woman as she is homeless, I'm holding out hope that this guy gets criminally charged for the dine and dash that was obviously shown on his little kick stream of his, along with being publicly shamed for exploiting the homeless. Like, start booing at this guy, throw tomatoes and eggs at him, put him in a pillory, anything to make him feel shame. Then again, he's a kick streamer. I don't think any of those types of people feel shame for the degenerate stuff they do, especially if they can make a career off of it. But there has to be limits, man, and right here is one of them. The severity here is like how Jack Doherty crashed his McLaren while texting and driving. Both are morally fucked up, and people call them out on it. Me and other people with common sense who know why this is wrong. So if this public humiliation rituals won't work for this degenerate, then maybe a permanent kick ban would be needed. It would be the better idea to make him see the consequences of his actions. This is just an example of how vile and cruel people can be. For real, I'm not even going to be surprised if he actually does end up in the boiler room of hell. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Like and subscribe if you liked it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.